thanks to the Catholic bishops who have decided definitely to do the right thing that Kenyans have been asking for all along. Now, what is this they did? They returned money. Some of them, like Bishop Anyola, have started returning money that they had received from the politicians. It is my belief that it's not just, nobody can just wake up in the morning, take his money that he has worked for, been sweating for, and just donate huge 20 million, 10 million to a church or to anybody. This is either money laundering. This is either money gotten out of corruption, or maybe a kickback from the government tender, or money that is just being misused. It cannot be free money that William Ruto has taken his polls, he has produced polls, or maybe taken his chicken, he has produced this, these chickens have grown enough, started producing eggs. Then you expect William Ruto to take that 10 million shillings and just give to the church every Saturday. It can never work. Not that way. So the church leaders of late have come out to return money to William Ruto. They have started. Just one that has happened, but they returned to William Ruto and of course Johnson Sakaja. That was a clear indication according to me, because we need to question where these people get this money that they are bringing to us. I've done a video here and told you that MPs, governors steal huge amount of money from us as Kenyans. Then they bring it in form of help, michango and other things, so that we can see them to be good. That is the tactic that they have been using now and then. Now they've gone ahead to know that in the church, there are so many congregants there. So if you take more money there, they'll be able to see us and love us, because they know the women in the church will love them, and eventually they are going to vote for them. So that has been the strategy all along. But then the Catholic Church have said no to some of these actions. And the politicians have now been saying that, oh, it's a serious thing. It's now very serious. Now, on this video here today, I want to take you through on why I feel strongly that these church leaders have decided to act the way they're acting right now. But before I do so, please, if this is the first time you're watching our videos, kindly make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. My name is Abel Mukwa. Please make sure that you subscribe. For those who've been asking my number is now here. Please, in case you want to talk to me, or even some of you are saying they want to buy me water, you can always check through that number. The name that comes there, it is Mukwa Abel Murumbi. Now, let me proceed. Now, what could have made these church leaders to return money to William Ruto? Let me remind you that these church leaders played a significant role in ensuring that William Ruto has been elected into power. In particular, the church leader of the Deliverance Church. Can't remember his name well, but you don't know him that past, who prayed in various occasions, even during Uhuru Kenyatta's time in Nakuru. Right now, he's nowhere to be seen. We all know him. When Kenyans are suffering, he's nowhere to be seen. Maybe it's in the golf club. But when Kenyans are asking, when they want votes, he'll always be seen there praying for them. Because, of course, Brown Basha comes through. That's not the basis of my video here today. Now, so these church leaders played a significant role in ensuring that William Ruto has been elected. They gave them the platform in the church to ensure that at least they have spoken to the congregants. Now, they allowed these politicians to bring money in the church, huge amounts of money donate, either to construct a building in the church, or to build a church, either to even build a home or a house for father, pastor, or any church leader, either even to come and buy a vehicle for a church leader, and many other projects. Some of them church choir and plus many other such things. So the politicians have been used to taking money to church to help. In return, they get support of the congregants. That is the period thing that is what they want when they take money to the church. So therefore, it's clear that it's an exchange program that has been happening in this country. Now, but suddenly now we've had the church leaders saying, no, whatever you've been doing, enough is enough. Then now, why do you think that the church leaders have been doing this, have decided to do this, to attack the presidents in this country? One, the thing that I first feel that has made the church leaders to say no to William Ruto, it is simply the promises that they gave, which are not achieved in any way. They have all realized, just like any other Kenyans who realized earlier on, that William Ruto, whatever he says today and whatever he does tomorrow, are completely different things. I don't want to call him a liar, but are completely different things. He promises this, he brings that, and they want you to believe that he's done the right thing. So churches have been found to be victims. Church leaders have been found to be victims of some of these promises because the congregants are the people who also depend on Ruto for leadership. So therefore, the same cries in the church to the leaders of the church are the same cries to William Ruto. So the congregants are beginning to question the support William Ruto is getting in the church from the church leaders. And now the church leaders are feeling like, by the way, William Ruto is not taking us to the right direction. So basically that is what is happening as far as the government is concerned, as far as William Ruto is concerned. So the promises that William Ruto that he has been giving are the ones that are pushing the church leaders to stay against him. Another thing I feel, it is the opposition that was bought. The moment William Ruto bought opposition played two significant roles. One, act as partners to William Ruto in politics. Churches were also partners in William Ruto's politics. Church leaders felt like they have a stake in William Ruto's government. Actually, even so, some church leader being appointed to a huge position in this country right now is sleeping. ESCC chairperson. So therefore, it is strongly that the church leaders also felt like, hey, if Raila has come in, yes, is now training us. Now we have to speak. That's the first one. We can't rule it out. The second one is the fact that after Raila has been brought to government, everyone saw it very clear that all politicians are just selfish. They just want to benefit themselves. So therefore, the church felt like, no, we can't believe, we can't depend on, we can't trust these people. So let's come out and push so that they can work for this country. So those who are genuinely raising this concern have completely been fed up by William Ruto's way of leadership. Why you buy the opposition, so nobody is asking questions. So the government decides to do anything at any time in any way. So they've come out to strongly question some of these actions, and that is what we support as a team. So therefore, the church people, the church leaders felt like, no, William Ruto is not leading the country to the right direction. The other one is the congregation. As I've mentioned before, the congregation are the common Kenyans, whom, if the prices of commodities have been increased, they are also affected. So therefore, it's very possible that the complaints from the congregants or the mood in the church can also drive the church leaders to make some of these statements, to take some of these actions against the government. Another thing is the Ruto accusation. In Tangaza, William Ruto said one simple thing that touched me, and it was very clear. That they indicated that the church could also be lying, the church leaders could also be lying. So they felt like, no, perhaps this man is the one that is now being implicated. Let's return the money to him. I don't know what is your take, what could be the issue as to why we are having church leaders returning money and saying no to William Ruto. Please let me see on the comment section. But before I do so, before you just finish it, kindly make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. My name is Abdul Mukwas. See you next time for more analysis and videos.